Today we're diving the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The 5 Raiders are set to host the undefeated 6-0 Chiefs in an exciting AFC West showdown. This rivalry matchup is always a big deal. The season hasn't gone as we hoped, but I still get pumped for these games. If there's ever a game we need to win, it's against the Chiefs, especially at Allegiant Stadium. Let's face it, Patrick Mahomes is undefeated at our home stadium, and it's about time we break that streak. If there's a moment to catch the Chiefs off guard, it might be now, with them sitting at 6-0 and facing a Raiders team that's struggling. One thing we really need to watch out for is their defense and how often they blitz. The Chiefs are ranked 7th in the NFL for blitzing, and their defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo, is known for his aggressive style. He's likely going to put pressure on our quarterback, Gardner Minshew, hoping to force him into mistakes. This could spell trouble for both Minshew and our offensive line, which has faced its share of challenges this season. Minshew has thrown 8 interceptions in 6 games, and we can't afford more turnovers. To counter the blitz, we need to connect on deep passes and quick throws to make them think twice about sending extra guys after the quarterback. But I'm a bit worried. Minshew has been a bit reckless with the ball, and if we give Mahomes good field position, we could be in for a tough game. So limiting turnovers is crucial. Another challenge is our running game, which has struggled all season. The Chiefs are one of the best teams at stopping the run, allowing just 3.3 yards per carry. That makes things even tougher for us. Interestingly, we signed quarterback Desmond Ridder, but Minshew will start. However, could we see Ridder in short yardage or goal line situations? He's a talented athlete who can run the ball well. Either way, we need to figure out how to run the ball effectively. Last week was our best performance, with Alexander Mattison rushing for 93 yards, but that was against the Rams, who have one of the weaker defenses. We have to get our starting running back at least 50, 60 yards in this game. This offense isn't built to play from behind, especially facing constant third and long situations. We need to establish the run. Now let's shift our focus to the Chiefs' offense. One thing we've all noticed about the Chiefs this season is that Patrick Mahomes doesn't look quite like himself. Honestly, I'm not as anxious about facing him this time. He seems more human this year. Looking at his stats, he's thrown 6 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, numbers that are surprisingly close to Gardner Minshew's. The big difference? The Chiefs have one of the best defenses in the league, and they're sitting at 6-0, so they're not too worried about Mahomes' struggles. Travis Kelce has also had a slow start this season, which gives me hope that our defense can do a good job shutting down their offense and maybe force a mistake or two. Last week, our defense really stepped up, holding quarterback Matthew Stafford to just 150 yards and grabbing an interception. If we can bring that same energy and pressure to this game, we might just slow down Mahomes, who is coming off a rough game against the 49ers, where he only managed 150 yards and threw 2 picks. We need to keep that momentum going and create turnovers. Additionally, we have to find a way to stop the run, which has been another weak spot for us this season. The Chiefs have shown they can rely on their running game if necessary, so we must be ready for that. As a Raiders fan, I know we're major underdogs in this matchup, and it might feel like our playoff hopes are fading. However, how the Raiders perform in this game could say a lot about Antonio Pierce's future as our coach. Even if we don't make the playoffs, there's a difference between losing competitively and just not showing up. There have been too many games this season where we've looked disorganized and played poorly. I want to see the Raiders come out fired up and ready to fight. We need to get aggressive. I'm tired of the conservative play calling. Let's not run the ball on 3rd and long anymore. We're 2-5, and the Chiefs are 6-0. Let's open up the playbook and make some big plays downfield. I want to see deep shots to Trey Tucker and a mentality of having nothing to lose. Antonio Pierce understands this isn't just another game. When asked about the importance of this rivalry, He made it clear. It's not another game. It's a rival game against the team in red. I completely agree with him. AFC West matchups, especially against the Chiefs, are different. We need to go into this game with the right mindset and attitude. To win this one, we must have the mental edge and want it more than the Chiefs. This could even turn out to be a potential trap game for them. So let's take advantage. The Chiefs are 6-0 and probably think they'll roll right into a 7-0 record. They're feeling confident as the undefeated team while we're struggling at the bottom of the standings. But let's not forget, the last team to beat the Chiefs was us on Christmas Day last season. In the NFL, anything can happen. If the Raiders come in motivated and focused, leaving it all on the field and playing to win instead of playing not to lose, they could surprise us all. Realistically, though, I tend to lean toward the odds, and I think the Raiders might lose this one. I thought the same in Week 2 against Baltimore, and look what happened there. If the Raiders somehow pull off a win against the Chiefs, it would be the ultimate Raider thing to do. Beating a great team like Kansas City and the Ravens, but then dropping games to lesser teams. The Raiders often play to the level of their competition, so I can't completely count them out. Remember, it's the NFL and anything is possible. Going into this game, I'm more concerned about our team's issues than I am worried about the Chiefs. Sure, the Chiefs are 6-0, and we have to respect that. They're back-to-back Super Bowl champions and know how to get the job done week after week. But they're non-beatable. Mahomes has been struggling, and we know how to beat the Chiefs, just like we did last season. We need to pressure Mahomes and create turnovers. Easier said than done, I know. Regardless of the outcome, I want to see the Raiders fight and truly compete against one of the best teams in the league right now. Raider Nation, what do you think? Do you believe the Raiders can pull off an upset, or do you think the Chiefs will dominate? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today's video. If you're new to the channel and love Raider-related content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.